Okay, I guess I just gotta start it manually. Alright, I have my frame rate locked at 50 FPS. The session started 1 minute ago.
There are some interesting options for our next expedition.
Alright, and we are just
Captain
gonna
is
go
jump
here,
options locked.
and this is just to show the devs. Just for some specs, I got a 1660 Super, and I have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. Forgive me if I can't quite recall what the clock speed is. Okay, ding, ding, ding.
I've identified a vital comm relay here. Clear the area and I can infiltrate their network. While I pull Legion strategic data, expect continuous counterattacks. Hold out as long as you can.
Oh, what? Okay, I was not expecting this part.
Our scans reveal some, well, you know, stuff.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
I'm also playing on mostly default settings.
Blown to smithereens.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Nope. Dink.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
And hopefully this will also show off a few bugs as well, like how duplicate artifacts are indeed stacking their effects.
Got your six, as they say.
Now, forgive me if I'm like super quiet. I'm not entirely talkative.
Good work. I breached their encoding and connected to their network. Give me as much time as you can to gather data. I've also breached the local Legion supply network. When you've caused enough trouble, I'll use the confusion to call in supplies to our position. They will surely set up an active jamming signal when they attack. We won't be able to leave during their assaults. Legion ships incoming.
Weapons hot, time to dance.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Clearing out the materia filters. Not to boast, but did you see that shot?
will take them some time to send additional forces. We can leave now or stay and fight.
Bringing it back to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch. No problem at all. I can carry that to the ship.
Okay, I just gotta call out how lame that drop was for the first one. Oh, there we go. That's the one I want.
Shield unit installed.
And now we wait. So another thing I also wanted to point out is that Buddy just likes to freaking dip in the middle of these missions, and it pisses me the hell off. I just want to point that out. Yeah, it, and I get why he's disappearing on these stupid little drop pods.
Okay, they've locked onto us again. Here they come.
Ready for battle.
Ha! Gotcha, bitch.
Ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
Loading up fresh ammo. That one was for you, Iris.
You know just what a core wants, buddy. Nice shot.
Missile gunship. You always want to get those guys first.
Not to boast, but did you see that shot?
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the...
Blown to smithereens. I'm replenishing ship ammo. Take that, scum.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
Loading up fresh ammo.
Would these guys, like, stop going in circles? I swear they don't know how to do anything else.
Attacking is down. You did well. We can leave now or stay and get more supplies.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be.
Oh, come on.
Absolutely. I can carry that to the ship. Bringing it back to the ship.
Also, I have not done anything with the sensitivity. It's all default. And I do have to say it does need to be tweaked. And another really crappy drop. Like, no materia canisters. That's gonna be annoying. And the artifacts we got, useless. Oh, actually. There we go. shields.
Shield unit installed.
Okay, shield just for the side. I do think that instead of starting with materia right here, people should start with a ship shield kit. It's only five more materia in the economy of the game. I mean, you're already giving us 30 free materia when we shred Nessie as the terrible fake creature that it is. We don't want those things on our ships. But anyways, it's not that big of a deal of a change. Instead of a materia canister, a shield kit would be just as effective, if not more so, allowing better early reaction to in-game situations. Like, what if our first jump is like running into an asteroid field?
Take that, scum.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
I'm replenishing ship ammo. Locked and loaded.
Now it'd be really cool if those missiles that we shoot off also intercepted those missiles.
Target acquired.
I mean, if they're heat seeking, let them be heat seeking.
Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
Loading up fresh ammo.
What the fuck?
Time to dance.
I'm sure you guys saw that. Was there a sniper or something?
Taking out the trash.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
Loading up fresh ammo.
What the what is going on with that aiming?
Requesting supply drop. Corvette disabled. You may board. Good work. We have some time before they come at us again.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Ah, that's terrible. God damn it. Also terrible.
No problem. I'll fetch bringing it back to the ship.
Dude. Did they really screw with the drops that bad?
Hostile forces detected. Great shot.
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible. spike in activity. Legion is sending something stronger in the next wave. Prepare for a tougher fight.
Let the glitching begin.
Hostile reinforcements approaching. The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition. Good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that. We can leave, or we can get.
Boop, 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 boop,
Requesting
boop.
supply drop.
Joining the on-foot expedition. Absolutely. I can carry that to the ship. No problem at all. I can carry that to the... No problem at all. Bringing it back to the ship. Absolutely. No problem. Bringing it back to the ship.
You gonna do your thing? See plenty of time. All right. So probably not this run, but the next one. Unless they fixed it.
Okay, they've locked onto us again. Here they come.
Entering the combat station.
There you are. I'm coming for you.
That one was for you, Iris.
You know just what a core wants, buddy. Nice shot.
Oh, it's a Corvette. Of course it's a Corvette. I thought they changed this, like, reduced the time that Corvettes can spawn between each other.
Loading up fresh ammo. Engaging the enemy.
This is also boring as hell. As a solo player, all I gotta do is just do this. This is not a boss. This is just a bullet sponge with no effort.
Good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that. We can leave, or we can keep the fight going.
And now that you guys nerfed how many ingots we can get from components, there's no reason for me to try to board them and get the stuff.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be. No problem at all. Absolutely. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. I can carry that to the ship.
Oh.
I can carry that to the ship.
But it, it's an early access game. I can't complain too much. It's that just seems like it's a major oversight. Like, not stopping to consider that, oh, our players want to try to survive in a survival mission for as long as possible. Um, I have been playing Warframe for 11 years. The longest time I've spent in a survival mission was 23 hours, and I had to pause to go to sleep. And I was banned from trading for a week. So, um, I would love it if a little bit more thought and time went into player perspective and like instead of more so what we want for our game, um, some more player perspective absolutely needs to be done. I feel like there's a lot of stuff here that is great, it's perfect, but there's concepts here like the movement system. I'm sorry, but the little jog that we get is not good enough. And if the player skills or whatever that we're supposed to be getting later are supposed to be upgrades to that,
Okay,
I don't think
one
that
last
is
question.
enough
Here they come.
of an improvement
Let's
for
hope you have
player
that
speed.
patience.
Mission time, even for me solo on these missions, I like
The
the
ship needs ammo.
maximum
Build
jump,
ship
like
moving
six
on
or
to my
seven
depot.
jumps that you can do. Those only take me maybe 50 minutes to complete, even though it says like an hour and a half. So I'm
That's reasonable.
nearly having the time on how like what it takes for me to do a mission. Let's focus on player speed just a little bit more. I think people would really love to try to do speed
Good work.
runs.
It'll take them some time to get another force like that. We can leave, or we can keep the fight going.
Like absolutely, I would love to try to do a speed run, but it's
Roger
just
that.
not. I can't think of a speed run when I don't have speed.
Never fret. Buddy's right behind you. No problem at all. Absolutely.
That's also a broken relic.
No problem. Bringing it back to the ship. No problem at all. Bringing it back to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
I'm kind of pissed that we have not gotten any of that.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, you guys need to
I can
fix how
carry that to
we
the
look
ship.
at these.
Bringing it back to the ship.
Requesting supply drop.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay,
Reapers
give me
detect
something good,
jackets down.
please.
You did well. We can leave now or stay and get more supplies.
Absolutely. I can carry that to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch that for. No problem at all. No problem at all. Absolutely.
Clipping geometry.
Bringing it back to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Okay. So there's the double loot drop for y'all. Still active, still aware. So after these, there's no reason for me to collect those anymore. I gotta shred these before they start doing damage. Bam, bam, bam. That one's full. Oops. I have enough time.
Shield unit installed.
See? Enough time.
Another spike in activity. Prepare for a tough fight. Hostile reinforcements approaching.
What the hell?
The ship needs ammo.
I didn't tell my ship to go that way. I swear.
Target destroyed. One less to go.
And now we do this. Let's see if I can actually do this quicker. Oh, there's actually no time limit. Alright, well, another bullet sponge. No effort.
I have them now.
No reason for me to try to board it. My ship would just get destroyed. At least with this, I can avoid the better most of the rockets and the bombardment.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembly.
Loading up fresh ammo. Entering the combat station.
Good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that. We can leave, or we can keep the fight.
Audio cut.
Requesting supply drop.
Got your six, as they say.
Ooh.
I can carry that to the ship. Bringing it back to the ship. I can carry that to the ship.
Clipping geometry.
No problem at all. No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Clipping geometry.
No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Yes! It begins,
I can carry that to the
boys.
ship.
It
Bringing it back
begins.
to the ship. Absolutely.
That's what I meant by it was hard to pick those weapons up sometimes. I had to jump up onto that platform and look in a weird way. Alright. Pineapples suck.
Shield unit installed. Okay, they've
Smiley.
bombarded us again. Here they come.
Oh, hello.
Weapons hot. Time to dance.
The ship needs ammo.
Blown to smithereens. I'm replenishing ship ammo.
Good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that.
Oh, yeah, this is the right way.
Requesting supply drop.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Come on, I can never get that aim right. I needed that.
I can carry that to the ship. No problem at all. Absolutely. Bringing it back to the ship. No problem. I'll absolutely. Bringing it back to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Requesting supply drop. Legion forces are regrouping. It'll take them some time to send additional forces. We can leave now or stay and fight.
problem at all. No problem at all. I can carry that to the ship. Bringing it back to the ship.
Alright, this is only 30 minutes, and we are at barely touching the frame rate right now. Put the grid redirector in this sucker. I mean, yeah, there's no point. I probably shouldn't be shredding everything if I'm trying to prove to the if I'm trying to prove to you guys that 1 hour survivals are causing me to lag because of the amount of objects. But I'm sure that you guys would understand, like, once you have about 100 objects sitting in your ship, you would start having some issues.
Okay, they've locked onto us again. Here they come. The ship
Goodbye.
demoed. Build ship ammunition.
Goodbye.
Loading up fresh ammo.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that. You're in. Requesting supply drop.
I'm with you. The bitter end if need be.
Hey.
No problem. I'll fetch that. Absolutely.
Oop. And yep.
No problem at all. No problem.
Yeah, looking at some of these items really needs to be adjusted.
Absolutely. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. Bringing it back to the ship. I can carry that to the ship.
See, like, gotta jump up this way, look that
No
way.
problem at all.
And then I gotta get off this before he disappears. Come on, buddy.
Requesting supply drop. They're regrouping and the jamming is down. You did well. We can leave now or stay and get more supplies.
No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Okay.
No problem at all. Bringing it back to the ship. Absolutely.
Shield
Yeah, I guess that would do it, huh? Uh,
Another spike in activity. Prepare for a tough fight. Hostile reinforcements approaching. The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
Good work. It'll take them some time to get another force up. Requesting supply drop.
Never fret. Buddy's right behind you. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. Bringing it back to the ship. I can carry that to the ship. Absolutely. No problem at all. Absolutely. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. No problem at all.
I'm pretty sure I just saw ship fire rate on that.
To the ship. Absolutely.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's upgrade it. Okay. It does work. The fire rate does stack. Behold.
Okay, they've locked onto us again. Here they come.
Entering the combat station.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
This is absolutely hilarious. Zeep, zeep, zeep.
That one was for you, Iris.
You know just what a core wants, buddy. Nice shot. Good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that. We can leave, or we can keep the fight going. Requesting supply drop.
Got your six, as they say.
Threaded the needle on that one.
No problem at all. I can carry that to the ship. Bringing it back to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch that for bringing it back to the ship. No problem at all. No problem. I'll fetch that for absolutely. I can carry that to the ship.
What?
Requesting supply drop. Good work. We have some time before they come at us again.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be.
Thank you for finally giving me a hook shot point.
Carry that to the ship. No problem at all. Absolutely. No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
So this is a big reason why we need materia ingots. I'm hovering at capacity the whole time. The only reason why I'm shredding anything is to avoid lag and to refill ammunition. That is not a good gameplay loop for an endless mission. Like, what's the reward for staying so long? Why, like, you already took away our ingots, like, from collecting these over and over and over again. You already took that away from us. So it doesn't make any sense for you to include a text, a direct quote from Barrett. Extra materia is converted into materia ingots. Why would you add that? Unless that was just something off to the side. And if it was something off to the side, I think it should have been maybe thought through a little bit more, considering that a lot of players, I know not just myself, have mentioned that materia ingots need to be something that we can craft. I mean, like, what's the reason with sticking around for so long? Uh,
Okay, they've locked onto us again.
you're planning on adding more difficulties and more difficult enemies to fight and different mechanics and stuff like that. Give us overpowered. Don't be afraid to give us overpowered.
Good work. It'll take us
Like,
some time to get another force like that.
of course, take steps. Take as many steps as you want to get us to
Good
be
question.
overpowered. Increase the materia ingot cost for all the stuff. Honestly, I feel like the 0 to 1 upgrades are still a little too cheap. I think that they should be closer to 8 or 10 materia ingots. And the Mark II upgrades should be closer towards the 20s.
No problem at all.
16 and 20 if you want to double it like that. And then to Mark IIIs, let those be,
I can carry that to the ship. No
let
problem.
those
I'll get that
cost.
for you.
But also,
No
like,
problem at all.
give players a reason to feel good about, staying in a survival mission with their buddies, with their pals. Like, of course, I'm playing solo, and it may be more advantageous for me to play by myself, but, like, I don't know, increase the amount of drops when you get with more players. Warframe does it exactly, where you get more experience and more interaction with the mission when you are with more people.
Legion forces are regrouping.
So more is more is more is more. It's a feedback loop. It's a
Now we
constant,
must stay and fight.
awesome feedback loop, and it's a free to play game.
I can
And
carry that to
you
the ship.
don't have to go into
Bringing it back to
complex
the ship.
details or
No problem.
mechanics for the
I'll fetch that for you.
game. You don't have to do
No
any of
problem at
that.
all. Absolutely.
But a little bit more player
Bringing it back to the ship.
perspective.
No problem.
I
I'll fetch that
really
for you.
think you guys need to play your own game. Have a weekly dev stream, or have a weekly stream where like 2 or 3 people are playing your game and you're talking about the mission as you're playing it, and then at the end of the uh, at the end of the stream you talk with your people, or your players, and you answer questions, and with that frame of reference in mind, you know exactly what people are thinking about your game in what way, because people are reacting to your stream. People are saying, "Oh yeah, I remember doing this part of the mission. It always sucks. I feel like you guys need to play that fuel rod reactor mission more. You guys really flubbed the gun on that. Like, honestly, in a really bad way. And it definitely needs a second look, third look, fourth look. That fuel rod mission, it's a great tutorial thing, but no. After that, take it away. It is not mechanically inducive. It slows down player progress. As you guys have likely have seen multiple times from player feedback, that players do not like that mission. They avoid wanting to do that mission. I avoid wanting to do that mission. I almost want to Alt F4 every time I see it, and that's not a hyperbole. There, it's like the asteroid meteor shower mission. I want to Alt F4 for that mission too. It blows. The meteors homing in on me, giving me no chance to dodge, rewarding me with no skill. Like, I've been playing this game for, uh, I think, close to 30 hours now. I'm pretty good at piloting and dodging enemy attacks, although I really don't try all that often. Um, a meteor following a single trajectory should not be fucking homing in on me. It shouldn't. That mechanic is dumb, and it just shows another frame of lack of player awareness. Because players have been complaining about that, and they shouldn't be invulnerable. They shouldn't be homing to begin with. They shouldn't be homing, or at least give us a reason why the meteors are homing in on me like I'm owing them $300 like they're the IRS. Give me a reason to believe that that makes sense for you to put that into your game as a mechanic. Give me a reason. Because I would rather Alt F4 lose an hour and a half of progress than deal with that. Um, so frames are starting to get a little dicey. Looking back at my pit, it's now at 32 frames a second. I'm at 50 minutes, so yeah. I'm gonna have to try to pick a part of my ship where I'm not looking at anything.
Weapons hot. Time to dance.
Where is it all? Okay.
Corvette disabled. You may board it and look for valuables. The ship needs a
Loading up fresh ammo.
good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that. We can leave, or we can. Requesting supply drop.
Never fret. Buddy's right behind you. No problem at all. No problem at all. Absolutely. I can carry that to the ship. Bringing it back to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Oh, come on. Yep, forget it. Not worth it.
Absolutely. Bringing it back to the ship.
That, yeah, see, this needs to be fixed. Looking at these in weird freaking angles. Gotta jump out before buddy disappears. I'm not gonna show that glitch off until I'm ready to extract buddy disappearing. But he disappears whenever we stay on those things.
Time to send additional forces. We can leave now or stay and fight.
No problem at all. Bringing it back to the ship. I can carry that to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. No problem at all. Absolutely. No problem at all.
Like, this is also why I don't play with other people, is I tend to let my emotions carry me away with the wind. I used to have a really bad time suppressing everything, and Now it all just wants to come right out. Apologies if my statements appear too rude or impolite. I I really just lost my filter, and I this is yeah why I don't play with other people is I don't want to insult people for making mistakes. I don't want to treat people like they're lesser. And I also sometimes sound like I know how to develop a video game, and I don't. But from playing a free to play game that has lasted with a player population of over 74,000 concurrent players every day for like at least 6 or 7 years now, I think I would have some opinions to reflect on the matter when it comes to what I expect out of enjoyment from a game. Because I've been playing Warframe since I was um, a freshman, sophomore, junior. Yeah, I was a junior in high school, and I'm 28 now.
They've locked onto us again. Here they come.
Locked and loaded.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship and
I'm replenishing ship ammo. Take that, scum.
good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that. Requesting supply drop.
Got your six, as they say.
Hey, all right,
No problem.
and
I'll
that
fetch that
that.
absolutely. Bringing it back to the ship. I can carry that to the ship. I can carry that to the ship. Absolutely. No problem at all. No problem. I'll bringing it back to the ship.
Yeah, not worth it. All right. Because YouTube videos don't like my videos being too long and powerful, I gotta pause it, and I'll be right back with you guys with the same timer.